Is going on, everybody? Welcome to tonight's mystery knife giveaway live event. As per usual, the knife I'll be giving away is an absolute mystery, and I will be presenting it later on in the live stream. How do you enter? Instructions are right over here. Step one, make sure you're subscribed. Step two, there's a link in the description. Tonight's giveaway event is not it's not like it was last week. We're actually going to do a link tonight. We'll probably alternate these to be fair to everybody. So there's a link tonight. You simply open the description, click on the link, watch a short 1-minute video with the instructions. Leave a comment, a PG comment, so YouTube doesn't filter you. And then make your way back to the live stream. Some of you may have noticed that the subscriber count has been dramatically jumping on this channel. I've always have a few videos that are getting more views than others, but a couple in particular are getting an incredible amount of views right now, and that's the YouTube algorithm. I have no control over that, but this channel is growing faster than I am prepared for. So what I'm telling you is, over the last 5 days or so, maybe six days, maybe even 7 days, the channel has generated anywhere from 1,200 to 1,500 views. 1,200 to 1,500 subscribers per day, which is light speed versus what I normally expect. It's been getting more views than ever. I wasn't prepared for this. I am planning a giveaway for 200K. But I usually have a while to prepare and to budget. It's going to be a pretty extravagant giveaway. It used to take me, like, for right now we're 15,000 or so subs from 200K. That used to take me 3 to 4 months. That could literally happen in 2 to 3 weeks, which is way too fast for me to be fully prepared. So I am working on it. There will be a 200K giveaway, but it might just take a bit. We will continue to do the weekly random giveaways and live streams, but thank you to everybody who has subscribed. I'm just kind of flabbergasted. Really blown away by the sudden explosive growth. I mean, it's going up and up and up every day. I think the old view count, the daily view count record was broken and shattered again and shattered again. It's absolutely insane. So I'm very thankful, but thoroughly unprepared. We will do something for sure. Let's see here. John M. Moore, hey, congrats on that platinum badge in the 32. It's been a knight of the round for 32 months. Been busy with work and life. What's up? What's up, man? Thanks so much for being a knight. Like, it's almost since when I opened the program. Oh man, that's awesome. Yeah, who would have guessed 185,000 subscribers, man. I remember when I was like, my lifetime goal with the channel is just to get to 10,000. That legitimately, and I felt like that was a lofty goal. I was like, man, I can't even imagine having 10,000 subscribers. And here we are, almost 5 years later, guys, at 185,000. It's just crazy. Oh, man. Baloney Lord Donkey Hammer. I love that. I love that you've changed your name to that. That's just beautiful. 2 more months. Yeah, 2 more months of the platinum badge. And then Thomas Lake, such a generous guy, donated 10 more Metal Complex memberships. Congrats to everybody who got those memberships. That's just really great. Thanks, Thomas. That's really cool, man. Didn't have to do that. But he keeps doing that. That's really nice. What's up? Happy Friday. Is that a Les George button lock? Oh boy, friends. Gather around. I know, you're like, we're already I don't know how to gather more. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And listen, this guy is running on phosphor bronze washers. Oh, I have to. I have to have this. This is beautiful. If you're wondering if it's a double-sided button lock, no, this is just housing, right? But this is extremely cool. Sorry, I messed that up. It's very well tuned and it's very snappy and very fun to play with, and it's just super cool. This has revived the VECP. So cool, man. I love that knife. Very clean. I hope he does a run of textured models. That'd be awesome. I couldn't believe he accomplished that action on phosphor bronze washers. Couldn't believe it. Very cool. You have no idea how people keep up with chat. You should see it in here when we do like a milestone giveaway and there's like 1,500 to 2,000 people in here. It really becomes messy. Jimmy Katz, I'm sorry if I mispronounced your last name. Welcome to Knights Around Knights Razor Swords for Jimmy. All hail. Enjoy the badges and emojis. Son of Blade Center, what's up, MC? Hope your night's going well. It is. Thank you. I hope your night's going well too. What's the knife on the bottom second from the end? That is the Custom Knife Factory and Rotten Designs. Sorry, I'm going to get fingerprints on it. Evo, the Rotten Evo 3.0 in polished black DLC. This has quickly become a prized possession of mine, and I've got it tuned exactly the way that I want for a perfect break-in, but it's very shiny. Does the VECP have over travel stops? Well, it doesn't need it because it's a button lock. You mean the standard one? Yeah, it does. Here, I'll get mine out. God, where is it? There it is. Yeah, it's got the Hinderer. Can you see it under there? It's got the Hinderer LBS, so it can't move over. Great knife. I like using this one. It's been a joy. CF Guardian Tactical. Yeah, I've really enjoyed carrying and using this one too. This got a little bit of a workout here lately, opening up some kids' toys and stuff, getting all the plastic straps and everything off of them. Why is the light on the... I'm sorry, it's very bright tonight. I don't know why. The camera's auto-adjusting to be very bright. Sorry about that. I don't know why it's doing that, but what are you going to do? Black, the best looking color clean, but the hardest to keep clean. Absolutely. Absolutely. What is the lanyard intruder? It's the special edition Shirograph F3NS that I bought, and it just comes with a lanyard. And I was like, if I like, it's supposed to be there. It comes with the knife, and then I don't know. Maybe I'll cut it off eventually, but like the only way to get it off of there is to undo the lanyard. I might do that. I might just I might just keep the paracord. Not that it's worth anything, but you know, if for some reason I ever trade this or get rid of it, the person who wants it's going to want this, right? That's the collector in me. This is in Vanax, by the way. And oh boy, the action on this. Good gravy, man. That is just a nice one. It drives me nuts because I don't want the thing bumping into the backspacer. What's your opinion on Emerson knives? You know, I've never had one. I've never reviewed one on this channel. I've heard a lot of mixed feelings of them. Some people swear by them and some people hate them. You know, I can't justify the prices personally. But you know, maybe it's time I review one. I don't know. I've never shown an Emerson production knife on this channel. Hail to MC, the man and the legend. That's very nice of you. My ego is maxed out at the moment, but I'll take it for some extra credit. Joshua Jetters, thanks very much. And congrats on the membership upgrade there. Thanks for being a member for more than a month. Are the button lock VECP currently available anywhere? I don't think so. The person who sent that said I think they got it at the table. They think. So I don't think they're available anywhere. Thoughts on the heat treat and the Ritter Hogue? I'm pretty sure the Ritter Hogs heat treat, like I'm pretty sure they got their M390 to the appropriate hardness. Hogue in general, lately has been knocking it out of the park with their heat treat. I'm pretty sure like on their new Counter-Strike, they boast 62 to 64 Magna Cut, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, Hogue's doing it right. The Hogue's doing it the way we want, which you guys got to understand, when they hit those numbers on Magna Cut, it is going to be a bit, you do have to be careful because it's going to be a little bit more chippy, right? So if you're like, I want 64 Magna Cut, but I'm going to go out and I'm going to like, go hardcore and process a bunch of wood all day, you're probably going to get some chips, right? It's going to slice forever against light to medium materials. But if you're wanting like, you're going to take one of those out and really beat on it, you're going to be doing some reprofiling. What is the OTF? That's the Guardian Tactical Recon 35 in with the carbon fiber inlay. That's the one I've been looking for forever. I finally found it. I had no idea MC was looking like the Liver King. I'm even more afraid of him now. I do not look like the Liver King. You mean from the Patreon video today? Come on, that's an exaggeration. Thanks, man. I guess my ego's not maxed out. Look at me. You can't see me. I'm blushing. No, I'm not that big. I knew somebody was going to ask. The ESJ, thanks for your donation. Do I see a tactile Maverick? Show and tell, please. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, be prepared for your minds to be blasted apart. A magnificent beast is upon us. A rare Pokemon, if you will. The beautiful and yet to be released. Oh, of course I'd mess that up. The beautiful and yet to be released. Tactile Knifeco Maverick in Magna Cut. But wait, there's more. Oh yeah, that's right. Oh. Shh. We won't be talking anymore about that tonight. Soon. All right. Let's see here. Gatekeeper, welcome to Knights of the Round. Knights, raise your swords for Gatekeeper. Enjoy the badges and Excalibur emojis. Excuse me. We should add a backspacer. I kind of do too, but it's balanced really well without the backspacer. Hey, Aaron. Not Aaron. Love that name. Gifted 10 more memberships. All right. Cross your fingers. If you're in chat, you can win a membership. You'll know if it says by your name that you won. And the next time you chat, you'll have a nice shiny blue badge by your name. Very nice. Very generous. Thank you very much. Aaron. Yes. Very cool. People trying it out. Very cool. Very nice. Thanks for doing it. I love seeing people do that. I mean, it's like, of course you do because you benefit. I mean, I do, but it's cool to see, like, if people are going to spend money, at least, like they're letting other people get in on it. That's nice. That's not a cheap thing to do. Rocky Cordova, Suckus. Thanks, man. Thanks for the donation. I promise to spend it on knives. I promise. If you have ever wondered, what does he do? What does he do with his Patreon money and with the money that we donate? I will spend it on knives. That is my promise to you. Seriously, that's what I do. I've come to try and say that more often lately. In fact, I changed my Patreon page. On the front page, it says, "I will take this money and I will buy knives with it." And the people, the community that I've made on Patreon, is it kind of feels like a family now. And I've made that clear to them all along. There's never, from day one, I've always said, like, this is what I'm doing with the money. And they just stay there, and it's really cool. And we do fun stuff there, but I try to make that extremely transparent now. That's always been a number one priority for me. So I try to let people know, jokingly, but also seriously, when you guys give me money, I'm going to spend it on knives, and I'm going to turn it into content, right? But sometimes those knives just end up in my collection, which is a nice, it's a benefit. But I mean, most people understand that. There are always people hunting for deceptive figures in the knife community, right? And I don't want to be an accidental target of that. I'd rather people just know, right? So that way, if it's like, well, I don't want to fund his collection, then you don't. Then that way, right, before you give me money. But that's also the reason I try to give a lot of this stuff that I get for free. I try to give it away because I have too much of it. I don't want to hoard it. So you're not gonna see me, one day if I hit 1 million subs, you're not gonna be like, guess what I bought with the Patreon money? A Lamborghini. Like you're never gonna see. You're not gonna see that. It's always gonna be knives, right? It's at least gonna be stuff you want to see, stuff you subscribe to see. Corey Frisbee, welcome to Nights Around Nights. Raise your swords for Corey. Enjoy the badges and emojis. I bought a Zerkatai Lamborghini. Can you imagine? It's nowhere near as fast as a stock Lamborghini. I just get my groceries in it. Gatekeeper, thank you very much for that donation. Very kind of you. A great resource for my obsession. I'm happy to provide, man. I've had more people in this last week tell me that they live vicariously through me, and they say, well, I can't afford any of this stuff, but I just live vicariously through you. And I take that as an enormous compliment. I love that. Don't spend your own money. Just let me do it. And then, like, I'm saying, let me spend my money and buy cool stuff, and then you watch it, right? If that's how you enjoy the content, I think that's great. I think that's wonderful. I don't ever want to push anyone to go outside of their own budget, their own comfort zone. Will Blake 72, thanks for your donation. Gatorade on me, MC. Thanks, man. I'll have one right now. I've got 2 Grambo Russes, thinking about sending one to Knife Modders to have their way with it. Talk me into it or out of it. Cheers, everyone. God, I just sent Scott's beautiful XM back, and it was done by Knife Modders, and that knife single-handedly sold me on their magnificent expertise. I am enunciating every syllable to convince you to go ahead and send your Russ to Knife Modders. Trust them. They know what they're doing. Lindy and Richie. Oh my God, their work is exquisite. It's amazing. You could say, here's what I want, or you could say, you know what, just do what you think, and it would come back magnificent. Yeah, they do. You're not gonna hear. They've been an integral part of this community for so long, and like everybody loves them, and they deserve it. They're great people, super nice, always accommodating. I've never heard a bad thing about either of them. Super nice. Oh, thanks, Cameron. You got the dopest knife collection. I appreciate that. I don't think so. I think Scott has me beat by quite a ways, but I appreciate that. I am proud of the collection I built. Obviously, you guys helped me build it. No secret. My viewers, absolutely. I couldn't have built this collection without building the YouTube channel and having people watching. But I appreciate that. I'm reading your guys' comments. I'm sorry. David Crow, welcome to Nights Around Nights. Raise your swords for David Crow. Enjoy the badges and emojis. Thanks, man. Just got a cheap case, up to 12 knives and counting. Nice. It's slippery slope. It's only going to get worse. I have to buy my third case because I filled my second case, and now the case that my wife originally bought me to house the biggest collection that either of us could ever have possibly imagined is now it's now my Plan B case for all of the overflow knives, and now I need to buy a third Pelican case. I am considering selling the two cases that I have and buying the giant one, like the big one that I can't remember his name, but there's like a giant one. It's like a 120 or 180 case. I think it's like a rifle case, but it's meant to be filled with knives. Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna move it. The cases go in a gun safe anyway, so it's really like I don't ever leave my cases just sitting out. It would be really, really difficult. People always joke on shorts. Like, it would be a shame if somebody stole it. It would be an absolute nightmare to do that. It would be a nightmare to accomplish that. I can only imagine the struggles that people would go through. Do you collect guns or just knives? I don't collect guns. I honestly don't know very much about guns. I wish I did. I wish I could be part of that community because it seems very interesting and it's very intriguing. But I already have two expensive hobbies, knives and now watches. And I'm a little bit more careful with watches. This is the $500 to $1,000 territory is about my comfort zone, about the same as knives. The G-Shock, the steel G-Shock, Levon found me a deal on Amazon. This was $385. I think these are normally $450 to $500, and I love this watch. It's very different than what I normally get, but the steel G-Shock is awesome, and it just runs all the time. It's a 20 bar, water resistant, and solar powered. But like one charge will power it for like 5 to 10 years or something, and it's like I guess it's like every time you go in the sun. The way I understand it, I don't know, but it's just run perfectly. I love this thing. Don't start old cars. I've heard that that's one of the worst ones. I don't have that. I don't have that kind of money. I don't have old car money, especially after the automotive industry crazy deal that we're all going through right now. Kenneth Rhea, welcome back to the Knights Around. Knights raise your swords for Kenneth. Enjoy the badges and Excalibur emojis. Kevin Bronsdorf, sorry if I mispronounced your name, picked up a second Demco 8020.5, but the full textured tie shark's foot or a full tie drop point liberation. The drop point liberation is cool, but the full textured tie shark's foot is like one of my dedicated EDC knives. That is a perfect example of a one and done expensive knife. If you're going to do it, it's going to be really hard to kick it out of your pocket. That full textured tie shark's foot is like the ideal EDC knife for me. Show the Bravo. Oh, guys, this thing is freaking awesome. And just to be clear, it is overpriced. These are $450. This is like the coolest overpriced overpriced knife on the market right now. It's just so freaking clean. This knife has made tactical cool again, right? So unironically cool. God, this is such a cool knife. Everything is so precision. It's so God, I love this. Except for the cursive. I don't like this, and I don't like the pointy B hole at the back, and that it's above the clip. But you know what? What are you gonna do? That Tanto is just nasty, right? That is a nasty Tanto. Wicked. Oh, something made behind the black gates of Mordor. Did I miss a giveaway? You did not. Just follow the instructions on the left side of the screen, and you'll be good to go. Have I tried a kickstop sugar off yet? No. Al the Science Pal made me aware of that one today, and I was like, God dang it. There's also another knife right now. I have zeroed in on my next custom, and I'll share more information on that, down the road. But there's a knife that's available at a retailer right now, and I found it right before I started the live stream, and I was like, oh my God. If I had $2,000 to $2,500 right now, which I don't, I'm not prepared at all, because I have to fund the next giveaway. I was like, God dang it. God bless it as soon as people know they're there. Oh. All right, you know what? I can't hide it. It goes against my principles. I can't hide it. Some of you are going to care, and some of you won't. On PVK Vegas right now, there are some of the most beautiful skiff knives I have ever seen. Two in particular. Both of them are textured titanium. One of them has a Damasteel pivot collar, and one of them has a Zircotai pivot collar. One of them has a beautiful Damasteel blade, and the other one has a beautiful Damacor blade. If you have anywhere from $2,000 to $2,500 to burn right now, oh my God. I can't buy it. I would in a heartbeat. Beautiful. What's that knife bottom right to the second? That's the Custom Knife Factory Rotten Evo 3.0 in the polished DLC, which I should have bought first. I bought the standard one thinking that this was matte, and then I got a hold of, Scott sent me his shiny one, and I was like, what? Now I want that one. So I bought that secondary from a viewer. Oh, there we go. The live stream cleaned up a little bit. MC, a few months ago, you opened a bunch of knives together, I think from Wii. One had purple Damascus, and the other pocket clip was flat with a ball bearing. Do you know which I'm talking about? Purple Damascus? You'd think I'd know because it sounds specific. The problem is that stuff like that is a blur because I open so much of it. And I would take the time to look through these boxes to my right, but there are literally 40 to 50 knives over here that I am set to review. And by the way, everybody who's been emailing me about knives review, I appreciate it, but I have so many. Like, I have to get through this season. This review season, which is when I say season, it's like a month and a half to 2 months for me. I will start responding to emails, after a couple of months, but I've had like 50 people email me just in the last couple of days, and I appreciate it. I just can't get back to everybody. Yeah, I can't remember, man. I'm so sorry. Two requests, please. Can we see the OTF and the shield hinder? Thanks, brother. Yeah, sure. So the OTF is the Guardian Tactical Recon 35 with the carbon fiber inlays. And the hinder with the shield is my Dark Horse, the OG. Very rare configuration of the XM24, which is different than both DLC and Battle Black. This is actually stonewashed DLC, which is very shiny and is a finish that you won't find very many hinders out there, even secondary this finish, and you'll find extremely few in the XM24 configuration. I have to imagine maybe 10 exist like this. This one, all of the hardware has been changed to black. The front scale is carbon fiber, and then it's got a steel flame Crusader Cross on it, because I know how rare those are, and I got an opportunity. There was a guy who sold that to me for what they originally went for, and I was like, you know what, I gotta get me one. Are you doing YouTube full time now? Yeah, I guess it's time to be clear about that. Yes, I am. I never in a million years dreamed that I could actually say that YouTube was my full-time job, but it is. It got to the point where it just made no sense to continue with anything else. I am a full-time YouTuber, which is an incredibly weird thing to say out loud. But yeah, it does work as a full-time job. And a lot of people ask me, like, how many subs do you need to go full-time on YouTube? And I can understand why people, correlate the number of subscribers to whether or not you can do it full-time. Subscribers are great. It means people care enough to engage and say, I want more of this content. But YouTube has made it to where the subscriber count matters less and less because they won't send you guys notifications. It's all based on what YouTube feels like recommending and what people are willing to engage with. So while I do infinitely appreciate seeing a number that represents how many people are actually wanting more content from me, what really matters is how many people are engaging. And fortunately for me, the number of people that are engaging with my content, last month the channel got 6 million views. So that'll do it. 6 million views a month. That'll make you full time on YouTube. I got to be honest with you, 1 million views a month can do it on YouTube. So I never subscribe. I watch every video though. That's fine. That's totally fine. If you watch every video, that's great. I love seeing the subscriber count because it lets me know people want this. They want more. So it's nice to see that. Let's see here. Son of Bladeson, thanks for your donation. I was glad you got to check out some Vostites. Hopefully you get to check out some of their other stuff because they're golden. Cool. Yeah. I was happy to check them out too. Ecotech4, thanks for your donation. Very cool. Thanks. Thank you for all of the support. I never know how people are going to react when people say like, oh yeah, I do YouTube. I get to enjoy my hobby as a full-time job. Because sometimes that doesn't sit well with people. Like I literally just come downstairs because my office is in my house and I play with knives and I record content, which is something I love. And I get to do that full time. So I feel very fortunate. But I'm lucky. I'm fortunate that that's what I get to do. So I've always been hesitant, but I felt like I didn't want to lie. I don't want to tell people like, no, it's just a side gig. No, it's my full-time job. So yeah, that's what I get a lot. When the people that I know locally are like, what? No, you don't, and then I explain it. And then that's what they say. It must be nice. And I'm like, well, you asked. I don't know what to say. How dare you enjoy your job? I know. I'm afraid to tell people like I like what I do, like that was the dream. It just seemed like an impossible dream. So I was like, I'm lucky to do this on the side, Das Pickles, thanks for your donation. AMC, just got myself a ProTech Malibu from DLT. Thanks to your post last week. Thanks for doing what you do. Hey, that's awesome, man. That's great. I'm glad you got. I'm always happy that people get what they want from those posts. I'm very selective with those. I try to only post when it's something I think that at least a large population is after. So I'm really happy that those are useful for you. I think the community tab actually has developed its own community. Like there's people who only come back to just check my community tab, and that's cool. That's fine, So. Type 1 if you're at work right now and absolutely blowing off your responsibilities to watch my live stream. Oh, man. I am flattered that there are almost 600 people in here right now. Extremely flattered. ProTech TR3 or Demco 8020.5? It's a hard one. Because the ProTech TR3 is an auto, you guys remember when they used to make a manual TR3? I wish they'd do that again. If you have a serious fascination with automatic knives, then I would go with the TR3 because it's kind of like the most like accepting of all people, like accepted by all people, automatic American knife. But if you don't care as much about the automatic feature and you just want like an all-purpose EDC, well then the 20.5 beats it because it's ambidextrous and the lock is it's just better, right? I mean, it's a more functional, capable knife. It's also more expensive, so. What's beneath the rust? That is a Cultrotech, and this is a mysterious knife. If I remember correctly, I think people were. What is this? Is it a chameleon? I don't know. It's extremely smooth. It's weird that they used N690 on it. Apparently, they do that a lot. The action is ridiculously smooth, and the detent is also lighter than I would have thought. Like, it's weird, but I can obviously still flip it. I mean, you saw that there. It doesn't rock it out unless you really push, but it's well made. I haven't had a chance to study this one yet, so it just feels like an exceptionally nice production knife. I would still rather have a Shiro Groff, but it's cool. It is a long boy. Is it worth the extra $65? I don't know. You know, truthfully, like the smooth one is a little bit easier in and out of the pocket. I mean, I have both. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, honestly, like if you're just like texture, like if you're like me and you get all weird when you touch stuff like that, then yeah, go for the textured, right? But if you're just like, I don't know, is it like give me a more tactical grip when I'm like, I don't know, then probably not. What Chavez is that? It's the original. Well, it's the older Riot made 229. The one where the screw holes are not above the skull clip. This is the one that came out in like 2018 or 2019, I think. Broke in just crazy. Look at this. These are how Riots break in eventually. That's just insanely smooth. I have flipped that knife about 1,000 times. Have never had to adjust the pivot. That's just what they do. What knives am I showing that I'm giving away? None of them. The knife that I'm giving away is a mystery knife, and it's off to the side. Don't do that, Rex! It is not my birthday. I don't know why people do this. They've been doing this for a couple of months now. Thanks for your donation. It's not my birthday. Oh, my God. Cheese and rice, guys. It's not my birthday. My birthday was months ago. You guys are... Oh my God. So stupid. Why do people do this? There's nothing I can do. There's 600 of you and there's one of me. I have no control whatsoever. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, sure, tidal wave, yeah, take over chat. There's nothing, I can't do anything now. Oh my God. What time is it? Oh, geez, we still got a bit, boys and girls, guys and gals, people of all creeds and whatever. You're all welcome here. Where is my Ouija bit selector? Why is that gone? Oh, it's pointless because I was literally like, I should check the hardware on that Cultrotech, and I was like, oh, never mind. It's weird. It's not a Torx. Lucifer, Maverick on washers or bearings. Flip it. Well, can you see? They're making their own special bushing washer things. So it's on washers. Yeah, I'm dead serious. Oh, God, this thing. Rolls Royce of pocket knives, man. Imagine the bug out, but it's bigger and fuller and just more expertly crafted, right? It's like going from a Mustang to a Maserati, right? I mean, it's just freaking streamlined and girl. Oh, so good. They got a couple. This is a prototype. They got a couple of kinks they're working out. Yeah, man, it's just so beautiful. Tactile Knife Co. Maverick. Happy birthday, Nelson. Is there someone named Nelson in here, or are you guys talking to me still? Just so you know, my name is Richard, if you didn't know. Is it Nelson's birthday? If there's somebody in here named Nelson and it's their birthday actually, then happy birthday to Nelson. Or maybe you guys are trolling me. I have no idea. What's the quality of the titanium of the map? It's exquisite. It's wonderful. And that's made in the USA. And it's Rockwell hardness 6364 for Magna Cut, which is just glorious. Oh, wait, Nelson. Oh, there he is. Robert Nelson, 4 days till my birthday. Wish me luck. Oh, okay, there we go. Thank you. And yes, absolutely. Happy birthday to. Sorry, I missed that, man. That was my fault. And I think did I miss another one? Josh Worth says, happy birthday, PVK Vegas awaits. You guys are being way too generous. How about I give some of that back real quick in the form of memberships that ultimately benefit me. Membership gifting. I'm going to give away 10 memberships here real quick. Oh, God. And he just joined, too. Now I feel terrible. The guy that I just wished happy birthday to, he paid for it, and I was about to give 10 away. Oh, bud. I wish there was a way for me to specifically buy it for one price. I can't, though. Here. I'm sorry. I feel like crap. Well, here's 10 for 10 more random people for his birthday. Sorry about that. Give him a hinder. I'm not feeling that generous tonight. There you go. Congrats to the people who got memberships for free just now. You'll have that badge for a month, and then it'll go away. If you choose to continue to be a member, it's $1.99 a month. It's up to you. I mean, this is just fun for me to do. Daniel Lucero, thanks for your donation. Happy birthday, Dick. Cheers. I can actually get videos demonetized now saying my own name. Did you know that? YouTube is cracking down on their profanity policy, so you can't curse, and one of the red flag words is actually my name. I can't say my own name for fear of potentially becoming demonetized. Well, not my entire channel, but that specific video. How ridiculous. Absolutely insane. If you are a YouTube creator, you really have to watch that now. There have been some channels that have been ruined by this policy change. And I think they're hitting larger channels first, but believe me, that wave is coming. Fortunately for me, I don't swear, right? Yeah, I can't say my own name. I mean, I'm risking it here in the live stream. That's fine. I don't really care if the live streams are monetized. Because this is more like I'm trying to give back to you guys. And you guys keep donating, so sorry, bro, had to. That's okay. Thanks for your donation. Pennsylvania's passed autos. What's good from 300 to 500? Guardian Tactical Recon 35, man. Recon 35 or the Microtech Ultratech those are probably the two that I would look at. This one is hands down the very best USA auto on the market. It is the Guardian Tactical Recon 35 is nearly 8 inches long with an absolutely perfect handle profile, great blade to handle ratio, and the smoothest action thanks to their bearing switch, which is unbelievably easy to actuate. And because their firing switch is not symmetrical, it actually makes sense. It is angled correctly for both deployment and retraction, which makes this the ideal EDC OTF. So there you go. Is that a good sales pitch? Use my links. Use my links down in the description. Let me get a piece of that. The Marfione Makora? No. Did they make a big Makora finally? Kevin Stewart, thanks for your donation. Making Kevin laugh. I appreciate that. Thank you. Oh man. Love your channel. I love you, Kyle Dunn. I'm thinking side deploy though, boy. Microtech Harris by far. You like that one? Okay, cool. That one just felt so pricey to me, but some people really like them. They do fire hard. They fire a lot harder than the Troodon, which it's closest to in size for the Microtech line. Shameless Steel, thanks for your donation. Hey, thinking of starting knife content tips? I should make a new video. I made an old video. It's in my the knife guy playlist or my discussion and controversy playlist. I can't remember. I made a video about my experience thus far. My best advice is number one, volume is very, very important. We are no longer in the age of YouTube where you can upload once a week and expect it to grow. The algorithm wants you to work, which is part of the reason. I mean, I like to make content, but I realize this. The more content I created, the more people engaged. But you have to be realistic with yourself. If you're going to create a lot of content, is it all going to be something that you like to do? Because if you're forcing yourself to keep up with a pace that you don't enjoy, then it starts to feel more like, you know, something that you are, I keep wanting to say occupied, that you are, you're dedicated to doing, but you don't want to do, obligated to do, right? So set a good pace, but you need to have volume. I mean, you know, multiple uploads a week is a very good idea. Be completely and totally honest. Do not create a personality that you think people want to see. Be yourself. You don't want people subscribing to you for who they think you are. You want people subscribing to you based on who you actually are, because you want to build a real community, people who actually want to enjoy you and your content for what it is, right? It's okay to be wrong. I've proven that. Don't be afraid of being wrong. Your comment section will correct you, sometimes politely and sometimes not politely. That's the nature of the beast. You also, I think this is the most important rule of content creation. You need to have thick skin because people are not afraid to lay it on you. I get called the worst things daily. There are people out there who absolutely hate me. And it's just going to be, that's the nature of the beast. You know, you can't please everybody. Be honest, be real, create content that you enjoy creating, and create a lot of it. I hope that was helpful. Michael Varlotta, thanks for your donation. Looking to get my first auto since PA is legalized. What's a good auto, not OTF? 150 or below as my first. Oh, that's really hard. I have a suggestion, but I'm not allowed to talk about it yet. And I don't have it in hand yet, and I'm waiting to actually... I say I have a suggestion. I have a potential suggestion. That's hard because... I mean, honestly, the best one to start with is the Lightning. Start with the Lightning OTF. It won't cost you anything. It'll cost you $30, and it's reliable, right? And then you can go from there. That's a really good baseline to start with and get a good understanding of what you expect from an OTF, because those have an incredibly low failure rate, and even if they do fail, they're so easy to fix. That's what I would start with, and then you can move up from there. Honestly, I went Lightning, and then I jumped right to Microtech. There's just not a lot in between that I trust. There's stuff out there, but not a lot of stuff that I trust. Rex RS, thank you for donation. You need to be put on a list for all this knife fetishist behavior. Did you guys enjoy that weird comment that I got? I don't often like share ridiculous comments with my community because it makes me look like a bully. which is why I omitted his profile picture and his name. But I just could not believe. I was like, what? I need to be put on a list. The number one comment under that when I shared it in the community was, I think, and I pinned it. The guy said, "People who think other people should be put on a list should be put on a list." Oh man, it's funny. Boker plus strike is better than the Kalashnikov. Okay, maybe I need to check that one out. Maybe I need to check out a Boker. We're at almost 700 people, and is my I'm sorry. Oh God, guys, hang on a sec. This is at 4%. I gotta plug it in. Wow, that was really lucky that I caught that just there. We just about killed the live stream. Hold on. Jeez, that would have sucked. Give me a sec here. I'm gonna adjust the camera real quick to make sure everything is still in frame. There we go. Okay, we're good. It's time to actually reveal the knife. 700 viewers and only 360 likes. I know, what gives? Jeez, come on now. Let's get those likes up to at least 500 or 600, right? Come on now. Come on, it's just one button, and it helps the algorithm. Or maybe it does. I don't know. I've always assumed that it does. Sorry, I saw a donation there. Would you say your Les George is one of your holy grails? I got one after watching your overview, and I got to say it's one of my favorites too. It absolutely is. I think it's such a great, simple design. I'm not the biggest fan of the pocket clip placement or the bill. It used to not bother me, but the more that time goes on, it does. But it is one of my favorite knives to just carry and use, without any concern. I think it's an excellent design, and that's, it's why it's been popular for so long. The VECP, the original VECP, came out, what was that? It was over a decade ago, right? Connoisseurs of Les George knives, can you tell me, is it over 10 years old? It's old. It's from a long time ago. I know there's somebody in here who knows. RKO that like button. 532. Oh, it's getting to 600. Hang on. So the knife I'm giving away tonight, I think, is right around $100, I think. And it's a cool knife. In fact, the budget version of this knife is one of the more unsung heroes of the budget knife world. So if you don't win tonight, I would still suggest, if you're somebody who likes budget knives, this is a knife that I would honestly suggest you go and check out, because it is very inexpensive and it is very impressive, especially for some reason the action on it. I don't know why the action on this knife is so much better than a lot of knives in the same territory, but the profile and curvature of things and the handle profile in general is just very, very good. So whether you choose to use my link or not, it's really fine. This is a knife that I was always really impressed with in its base form, and it's just surprising to me that more people don't talk about it. So enjoying your stream. Thanks for the content. Thank you, Knives Fast. What's up? Knives Fast, everybody. Let's raise swords in chat for Knives Fast. That's awesome that he took time out of his evening to come and hang out with us tonight. Very cool. Casey. All right. So we have another one of these. It is another one in the Kaiser Serape line, which is cool. So the scales will have this multicolored pattern on there. But this is I think this was the biggest one that they sent me. This is the Serape Towser K in 154 cm. Very cool, very brightly colored. Not a knife that you will lose. You will not lose this knife. This knife is very impressive to me, partially because the blade immediately contacts any surface that you lay it down on, making it not ideal, but better for light food prep if you so choose, right? It also has, as I stated, really, really magnificent action. I don't know what it is about the Towser K. Something about the way that they make these. The action is so great. I love the contrast between the black and the Serape. I also love the ergonomic profile and how they extend the jimping out to a really meaningful area here. Thumb studs and just a really nice jimped choke up position right here. This is very comfortable. And also the sheep's foot or reverse, what are you gonna call this? Reverse tanto, right? This is like an ideal EDC knife, and it comes in one of my favorite steels of all time, which is 154 cm. So yeah, very colorful. It's not going to be everybody's jam, but I think it's cool. And like I said, I can't remember the exact price of these. I think it's between 80. I think it's right around $100. So white mount only. My wife would love that. Okay, so let me get out the old iPad here, and we're going to draw. I take it the increase in population means you guys are generally happy with this selection, right? Should give it to Bob from last week. That guy was not happy with me. I feel bad about that. I was really sarcastic with him. And I know I apologize in the live stream, but I still, it's kind of haunting me. It's kind of mean to that guy. Oh, man. Almost 800 people in here tonight. That's awesome. You guys were really cool, really generous tonight. Thank you. Always an awesome, feel very fortunate to have built this channel and at the same time can do a live stream with 800 people and like no one's being a jerk. I just feel like that's not a, maybe the knife community is a little bit different. I like to think that the knife community is a little different, you know, but I see it on other channels and I'm like, wow, this is a mess, you know? So F's in chat for Bob. I shouldn't laugh. Hold on. Let me get the link. Give me a sec. Talk amongst yourselves. I know you guys do anyway. Oh, Domino's. Hold on. I still don't pay for YouTube Red. Copy. Oh, good. The iPad changed everything. Hold on. Still very manual on this channel. I got a way of doing things, and I'm turning into a grumpy old man at 35. So I gotta do this the right way. Okay, I just loaded up the page. This is what we're going to use, but I'm going to refresh it so everybody knows we're looking at a fresh page. There we go. Now we're going to zoom in. Bless it. Bless America. And we're going to paste the link. And I'm going to give everybody a good long look at that link so that you can type it in. You can pause the live stream and type it in your browser and make sure that it's actually going to the link that you left your comment under. We're going to scroll down and select filter duplicate users. Yes, I cut myself again on accident. And then that's all I have to do. 4 plus 2, to the best of my knowledge, is 6. We're going to hit get YouTube comments. Likely 1,100 to 1,200 comments. That's usually what ends up. Not everybody likes to hang out. That's okay. Hey, we broke 800 people. What's up, 800 people? Hope you guys are having a good Friday evening. 1,258 comments. So you have a 1 in 1,258 chance of winning tonight. Let's take a little scroller-ooski over here. He's so cringy. I mean, yeah. The longer I'm on YouTube, the more destined I am to be cringe. That's the name of the game. You don't get to be an influencer and not slowly become more cringy over time, right? The more you're exposed to any one particular personality, the more it kind of starts to wear on you, right? Okay, here we go. The winner of tonight's Mystery Knife Giveaway live event is, boop. I saw the word cheese. Brett! Just Brett. Thank you so much for doing these giveaways. It means a lot. Hey, you're welcome, Brett. Congratulations, because, I mean, you won. Awesome. Good deal. Is Brett, by chance, in here tonight? That's an easy icon to spot. It's an easily identifiable profile picture. Where is Brett? Brett. Where are you? Are you here? Is he here? Maybe not. Has anyone seen him? Dang it. Brad. Well, he won. We don't do redraws. He's got 7 days. Then we do the redraw. Brett, you need to email me at metalcomplex87@gmail.com. That's all you have to do. Well, you need to email me with your shipping information. And then I will confirm that you are who you are. I have a very easy way to tell who's lying and who's not. I have had people try to scam my giveaways and no one has been successful. Many people have been caught doing it. I don't know why people are like, I watch The Matrix. I'm a hacker. Don't. Please don't bring your stupid to my email inbox. Like, please keep your stupid to yourself. It's yours. You were born with it. Just keep it, safely tucked away in the privacy of your own home. Do not bestow upon my email the stupid that was brought into this world with you. Please don't do that. Brett, however, is welcome in my email inbox. So please email me. Please email me with your shipping information and I will confirm that you are who you are. And then I will ship that to you next week, probably late Thursday or Friday. He doesn't even know that I'm the Matrix. The peanut is neither a pea nor a nut. That is true. That is true. Dude, you have no idea. The number of people who have tried to scam my giveaways, it's like, there's like, I would say like 20 or 30 people have really tried hard to scam. And some people don't even try, they make no attempt whatsoever. They're like, no, yeah, it's me. I have another account. Winks to self, right? They're like, oh yeah, it's my alt account. Oh, I bet he'll never think past that. Oh, what if I create the same profile icon and then like literally fabricate an image that looks like I left the exact comment? Oh, I'm such a hacker. No, that doesn't work. The way that I confirm this is so unbelievably simple. It is a waste of time. My favorite thing is when they go ahead and give me their address. Like I go ahead and push for it. Yeah, go ahead and give me your address. Then after I have their address, I'm like, yeah, but you're not the real person, are you? But thanks for your physical location. Not that I do anything malicious, right? But it's like, man, like, come on. I've been here for a bit. B says hi. Tell Bees hi. You guys had better be going to Bees after me. Well, if you're done here, go to Bees. Go keep the party going. Hop on over to Bees. Does Mrs. MC carry a knife, and what does she carry? She does. Well, now that I finally gave it back to her. I've had it down here forever because I used it in so many example videos. It's the S30V Kershaw Blur. That's her favorite knife. It's the only knife that she actually enjoys carrying. Is Beezy in here? I thought he was doing his own live stream. He's always doing his live right around the same time as me, so I just assume people are popping over. Yeah, you're all Brett. Go look at his video. Would you look at it? Just look at it. Would you look at that? That video makes me lose it every single time. Would you? Now I'm remembering it. I think it's funnier that people are trying to deal with him as if he's a real person, constantly questioning if there's something wrong with him, but they're really legitimately trying to deal with him. Pow, right in the kiss it. Pow, right in the kiss it. Pow, right in the kiss it. Will you ever do a special MC Knife event dinner for some random winning patrons or subscribers? Like 20 winners. Event dinner? Like a private live stream, or like physically invite them to my house? I think it would be cool to like do a meetup at some point. Like if I went to Blade Show and I did like a thing where I drew names and I'm like, hey, if you're going to Blade Show, like we can all go to dinner together or something. That would be kind of neat. Lord Complex. Execute orders 87. Give away all of your knives. Do it. I am programmed to comply. I'm kidding. No, but thanks for the donation. I can't. I would. That would just kill me emotionally, physically, mentally, and emotionally again. Do a convention? I don't know. I mean, like, I feel like the people creating the knives are a lot more important than the reviewers, right? So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's possible for a reviewer to become so famous that that type of thing. The people who are always and should always be the most celebrated are the people who create the knives, not the people who critique them. Because I legitimately believe that anybody could do, I refer to this, I mean, this is my job now. Literally anybody can do my job. Literally anybody can give their opinion on the final product of anything, right? We're just fortunate that knife makers are so accepting of a wide array of opinions. Like we just are. We're fortunate that the knife world is full of knife designers and knife manufacturers who are so patient and understanding. It's a small enough community that we are blessed with that, right? Should do a meet and greet and sign autographs. That's such a, I mean, I would, but that's such a weird thing. Like, I mean, like, wouldn't you guys rather have like a picture with the person who made the knife? Like, wouldn't you rather have your picture with like your favorite knife maker? I mean, I'm flattered. I really am. It's like if I go to a blade show and someone's like, "Hey, what's up?" You know, I'm always gonna shake hands and have a chat for sure. I'd be flattered. But it's just a funny thought, you know. I don't mean to brush that off at all. I don't mean to seem ungrateful. I am. I just that thought initially had not occurred to me. Tri-State's in here. What's up, Tri-State? Knife makers are almost too humble. Most of them are. They're amazingly humble. Like for what they create for everybody to digest and enjoy, right? Most of them are. We got a few, you know, we got a few chunky beans, well, puffed up, you know, the big grape in the bunch. We got a few of those, right? We also have egos in the knife viewer community. I'm one of them. I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, I'm so humble and don't have an ego at all. I definitely do. If you've ever seen me argue with people in the comment section, I got an ego. All I can do is try and keep it under control, you know? It's the best I can do. I do not make 50,000 a week. Are you kidding me? 50,000 a week? No. That's crazy. I need 50,000 a week. That's I would assume multiple millions of subs and tens of millions of views per month. 50,000 a week. Do you think resin 3D printed knife scales would work well? I mean, maybe. I think there are some companies doing that, but I think we got a couple of years before that's perfected, and we're seeing that like done ultra precision, like to the standards of most of the knife community, and then widely available. You know, 60 million views for 50K. So I'll tell you guys exactly how much money I make per 1,000 views. Just to be honest, I make about $4.60 per 1,000 views. But I know you guys are like, holy crap, you said you got 6 million views. But a crap load of those views came from shorts. And guess what? We do not get paid on shorts. That short that I did that got 1.6 million views here recently, guess how much money I made off of it? I don't know why, because YouTube has said you don't make any money on shorts. I got paid a whopping $6.60 for 1.6 million views on a short. But on a longer video, yeah, that absolutely does. It's about $4.60 per 1,000 views. That's ad revenue. I also have affiliate revenue, and I also have Patreon. There's no reason to hide that. So yeah, YouTube is treating me well. But no, I'm not making as much as people think. And that's generally the case with anybody. I don't think I get paid more. Like if you get a lot bigger, then yeah, you do get more premium ads and you do get paid more per ad. But I'm still in the normal, like I'm still just a regular guy to YouTube. So they don't pay me like a bonus or anything. I'll tell you right now, I've talked a few times with Daniel Osborne with Oz Machine Co. and he's genuinely good. He is. He's so nice. He's so cool. And so is Brian Winters. Yeah, unbelievably cool guys. Those two are both rock stars. Definitely. Levi Collins hit the nail on the head. It's the exact impression I got from both of them. What are your thoughts on Lorna Shore? It's like my favorite band. Lorna Shore is insane. I love them. And I love the lead singer, the new one. And, you know, the old lead singer got caught up in some stuff, and I don't really have an opinion on that. But the new one, oh, awesome. Did you get the plaque for it? Oh, yeah. You guys want to see that? I haven't showed that off, like hardly at all. In fact, I haven't mounted it yet. Would you like to see the silver play button? It's still right here. I haven't touched it or anything. It's the first time I've got it out since I hit 100K. There it is, right there. The first time I've shown it since the live stream, I think. So there's the silver play button. Yay! I'm a YouTuber. I'm a real YouTuber. I should hang this. I just don't have a way to do that because there's so much concrete down here. But oh no, where did the thing go? Where'd the cover go for it? What happened? Well, I'm just gonna lay this down on my chair for now. I hope I don't sit on it. That wouldn't be good. Okay, guys, that's gonna be pretty much it. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. Congratulations again to the winner. Oh yeah, I'll give away 10 more memberships to you guys who are still hanging out here real quick. 10 more. Last giveaway of the evening. One more chance to win one of 10 random Metal Complex memberships. Here we go. Un momento. Here it comes. And while you guys are getting your memberships, I'm going to look around for the box cover for that, which seems to have disappeared. I don't know. You know, I'm going to safely tuck it back here. Here we go. Maybe it didn't have a cover. Okay, I don't know. All right, yay! You'll know if you got him if you have a little blue helmet beside your name when you chat. Okay, guys, thanks so much. I will see you next weekend because we are back into regular live stream season. No major holidays, no crazy things unless we have like wrestling tournaments or whatever that we have to go to. But for the most part, I will be available almost every weekend for a while. So I hope you all have an excellent rest of your Friday evening and an excellent rest of your weekend. Bye.